hike in fuel and electricity prices. Chanting solidarity songs, they marched from the streets of Ojota to Maryland in Lagos. The police authorities waded in and about 30 of them have been arrested by security operatives. During this process, the police arrested some journalists and one of them, identified as Kayode Dayola, has been hospitalized after being beaten by one of the policemen. TVC News correspondent Mian Akiri joins us as we understand that the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State has arrived at the scene.
As we speak, here in Maryland, we've seen some persons protest this morning, and from what we've been told, some persons have also been arrested owing to some form of behavior that we're yet to also hear from the police. But the worrisome issue is the fact that a journalist was attacked by one of your police officers, and he got injured. He was hit on his head, and then he was bleeding. Are you aware of this, and have you been properly briefed about this unruly behavior?
When I got here now, the officer on the ground now informed me that unprofessional behavior of one of my officers. Instantly now, he has been arrested, so he's going to be tried. So for that unprofessional behavior, for that incivility to a member of the public, and for that assault. Whatever happens now, even the journalist that allegedly assaulted her now was doing his normal lawful duty. There has no reason to be attacked. There was no riot. Then why should he just? So out of nowhere now decided just to use a baton. For what offense they commit? So these are part of unprofessional conduct, and necessary action will be taken disciplinary-wise. And the members of the public will be informed of the action. We don't sweep anything on the ground. That's the directive we have. So for Inspector General of Police, Adamu Mohammed, MNI, MPN, that any professional misconduct of the police must not be swept under the carpet. So others will learn. As for the journalist that was attached to his job now, my own reserve apology. So for that, because he didn't deserve it at all. Nobody actually deserved it. Even if offense has been committed, is that the procedure of arresting an offender in the law? No. So for that, I apologize, obviously. So for whatever, and whatever the medical bill of taking out, you know, taking to the hospital even before I got here. So it's under medical attention. And whatever it is now, we are going to make sure that everything is done by the police. So please.
Well, I must say a very big thank you for talking to us, and continue to enjoy the independence anniversary of Nigeria. Commissioner of Police in Lagos State there, Mr. Dumbusu, talking to us on TVC. It's back to you in the studio as you indeed continue with the rest of the program. Indeed, the assaulted journalist this morning, according to the Commissioner of Police, will indeed get his medical bills paid by the Nigerian police force, and is also warned that this will serve as a deterrent, you know, to other police officers. It's back to you. Mian Akiri reporting.
All right, thanks, Mian. And a similar protest held in Osogbo, the Osun State capital, with members of the Revolution Now movement agitating for economic and political policies that will assuage the plight of the masses. They converged on the Freedom Park in Osogbo, then made their way down to Olaya Junction. Addressing journalists, the protesters called on government to use the nation's resources to revamp its infrastructure, including the nation's health and education sectors. They alleged that operatives of the Department of State Security disrupted their peaceful protest.
In the 21st century, you and I are still talking about water. In the 21st century, you and I are still talking about sending our boys to school. These are basic human rights. And let it be known that no matter how much you talk about it, if the Nigerian state do not man up over its responsibility, and we know that this state will not man up over its responsibility, we as the people, we have the right to demand that the Nigerian state should leave.
We are here to say no to maladministration. Nigeria has not done anything right. The education sector, the health sector, you know, the state of infrastructural decadence in Nigeria is alarming. Look at our roads, look at school. Between 2010 and 2020, the statistics shows that many students have been out of school for a greater part of this period of time.